welcome to Gentle Yoga and Meditation. You may do this entire class in a chair if you'd like, or you can sit on the ground in any way that feels comfortable. I'm sitting on a yoga block. You can sit on a pillow. Anything that makes you a little bit more comfortable so that you can settle in. So wherever you'd like to start, we're going to close our eyes. Take a few breaths of any kind, settling into whatever position you're in. Noticing any tension you feel in your forehead, your jaw, your neck, or your shoulders. And see if you can soften a little bit on your next exhale. Keep that softness in the body. Eyes will stay closed. We'll start to move into something called 360 breath. The goal is for the ribs to expand all directions as if they could expand 360 degrees as you inhale. And we'll try to let the breath all the way out as you exhale. Big inhale, rib cage expands in all directions. Full exhale. You can exhale through your nose or your mouth. We want to feel the ribs expand, front, side, and back. But if it's helpful to just focus on one per inhale, alternate. Maybe on one inhale, you're really focusing on the ribs expanding side to side. Maybe on the next inhale, you focus on the feeling of the ribs expanding front to back. And every so often, just check back in. Make sure that you're focusing on that 360 breath. Big inhale, full exhale. And if you notice your mind starting to wander, notice when it happens. Gently guide yourself back to the focus on your breath. I'd like to invite you to set a mantra for your meditation. That could be any type of sound, word, statement, intention that you'd like to focus on. If there's something specific you'd like to meditate on, maybe it's the concept of ahimsa or non-harm. Maybe it's something within your own body. Some general examples could be, I am healthy, I am well, sometimes it's helpful to sync your breath to your mantra. So maybe it's one word on your inhale, another word on your exhale. Once you've picked your mantra, keep focusing or repeating it. at whatever pace feels right. Every so often, just check in. Notice if the mind has wandered. Gently guiding your attention back to your mantra and back to your breath. Notice how your body feels. Notice if any tension has come back in the shoulders, the neck, the jaw, or the forehead. Take a big breath in through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. You're welcome to keep your eyes closed or open the eyes. Gently drop this right ear to the right shoulder. As you drop that right ear down, notice if that left shoulder has started to creep up, and just make sure it stays down. Come back up. Left ear will come to the left shoulder. Take some deep breaths. Come back up. Turn your head side to side. Keep the movement as small as you'd like. Gently moving the neck. Bring the head back to center. We'll lift this right shoulder up and then roll it back. Left shoulder lifts up, roll it back. Keep alternating and just notice if any part feels stuck or sticky. That's just a reminder that we need to move the body, making sure we can stay moving and keep healthy in the joints and the tendons. Lift your right arm up to whatever height it feels okay, making sure that as you reach that right arm up, the front ribs don't pop out. So keep those front ribs right in, and we'll take a side stretch. So we'll let that left ear come back to the left shoulder, and side bend as much as you need to the left, making sure that this right hip stays down. Your left hand can rest anywhere. Big breaths in and out. Come back up, lower the right hand. Lift your left arm up again to whatever degree feels comfortable in the shoulder and without popping the ribs forward. Let that right ear release. Side bend as much as you'd like to the right. Again, checking to make sure that that left hip stays down if you're in a chair or sitting on the ground. Come back up. Hands will come to the shoulders. Sit up tall wherever you are. We'll take an inhale here. Feel the ribs lift up and away from the pelvis. As you exhale, gentle turn of the ribs to the right. So it's not really a twist, it's just a gentle turn in the ribs, but the pelvis is going to stay the same. Come back. Inhale, lift the ribs away from the pelvis. Exhale, turn your ribs to the left, maybe just an inch or two, making sure that your pelvis doesn't turn to the left. Back to center. Inhale. Exhale, turn your ribs to the right. Come back to center. Inhale. Turn your ribs to the left. Come back to center. Lower the hands. We'll move through some seated cat-cow. So we're gonna move the back a little bit. You can stay sitting on the ground, you can stay in your chair, and we'll inhale. You're gonna bring your chest forward and pull the shoulders back a little bit. Chin can stay towards your throat, so we're not really dropping the head back. We're gonna keep the neck pretty neutral, but we're really bringing the chest forward. Pelvis can tilt forward a little bit. As you exhale, you're gonna do the opposite. You're gonna round the back, pelvis can tip back a little bit. So my back is rounded, and this time chin can come in even closer toward the chest. Bring the chest forward, pull the shoulders back. So we're opening the chest, broadening the chest and shoulders, and then round your back. Do that a few more times. Move as slowly as you'd like. Come back up, sitting tall. Extend your wrists so our palms will face forward, and we'll try to really spread the fingers out. Imagine pressing the heels of your hands forward as much as you can. So we're in wrist extension here. Arms are straight. You're gonna look at your fingers and slowly lower one finger at a time into a fist, starting with the pinkies. Move slowly. Thumbs will cross over. Knuckles pull down and back in toward the forearms. So this is a big stretch in the front of the wrist. Take a big inhale, feel the ribs expand. Exhale through your mouth. One more inhale. Out through your mouth. Again, extend the wrist. Imagine pressing the heels of the hands forward as you spread the fingers. Arms stay straight. Start at the pinkies. Lower one finger at a time. Thumbs will cross over. Knuckles pull down and back. Big breath in, stretching the wrist, maybe even the forearms. Out through your mouth. Big breath in, feel the ribs expand. Out through your mouth. Keeping the fist, roll your wrist in both directions. It's okay if the forearms start to move a little bit too. Good. Shake the hands out. Bring the hands back to your lap or any comfortable position. To end this practice, you can stay seated if you'd like. If you're sitting on the ground and you'd like to lie down for Shavasana, take any option that feels good. So go ahead and make yourself comfortable. You can always add extra pillows or anything to make it a little bit more cozy. And again, we'll close our eyes. Relaxing the forehead. Relaxing your jaw. Coming back to whatever your natural breath is. Feeling for any tension in the body. And just feeling as if you can soften the body as you exhale. Remind yourself of the mantra or intention or sound from your earlier meditation. Notice how you feel in your mind, your body, your energy. Take a moment to thank your mind and your body for this practice today, for this time of self-love and self-care. Sending one grateful thought out into the universe. Thank you. you so much for practicing with me today. Feel free to come back to this video anytime.